tackles, and that my hat's off to him for playing the way he does, and basically it just helps us out right now. The offensive line did a good job tonight. Like I said, we were talking about that before. It is hard to block. When you got 9 rushers, they did a great job against a very good defensive unit. And that's
right.
Basically
that's right,
all
guys.
we say on them guys.
I mean, listen, Gator Nation, that was a very great win against a good football team.
Yeah, our number here, guys, if you want to give us a call.
As always, 843-730-1534.
Yep.
That's all around the state. You can call us down here. We're not just talking about Goose Creek football. Any high school football you want to talk about, just give us a call. We'd love to hear it.
Basically, we're also going to be going into the playoff scheme coming up here shortly. We might have to go to the second half on that. But we're going to go ahead and move on, and we're going to get on the defense side of the ball right now. And let me tell you, Charlie, the defensive unit kept us alive in this contest, allowing Jacob Park, one of the top-rated quarterbacks in the state, also went to that Nike football, whatever, Elite 11 or whatever it was, and doing pretty good in that. We held him for 14 to 32 passes for only 130 yards total.
That's right.
Total. And on top of that, we also held the running game for Stratford for 112 yards total, with Park being taken out of the mix by our front line and our DBs picking off passes, keeping Park on the run all night and in the pocket there. And it just did a great job, guys. And when you can do that against a top-notch quarterback, then that says a lot about what you're doing and how you're coming along. And according to Chuck Reedy, he said that it was a defensive battle the whole night. He also stated that Stratford has a great defense, and we knew that coming in. Our guys really played well. I don't know if we could have played much better than we did tonight. I'm proud of these guys, and and I'm proud of them too for doing the job that they did. Guys, we just knew that 48 minutes is it's tough to play a game at 48 minutes full speed and full throttle, but they managed to pull that out. We do have our first caller tonight, and if you want to. Yeah, and we got Rebel Dad on the phone here. How you doing tonight, Rebel?
Doing great.
All right.
Watching a little bit of the Alabama LSU game.
Who's winning that one right now?
Turning out pretty. Alabama right now, 24-17, and LSU's driving. They've got the ball at the Alabama 30.
All right, gotcha.
Sounds like a good football game, Rebel. Sounds like maybe be the same game of Burns and Goose Creek played.
No, hey, let's just leave that alone. Anyway, we're talking about the games now. Hey, y'all just played Malden, right?
No, we played Wade Hampton.
Wade Hampton, I'm sorry.
Played Malden a couple weeks ago.
Okay, Wade Hampton. Give us some inside trade on secrets on Wade Hampton right now. Do you know anything good?
Wade Hampton is... I can't go by last night. Just look at the season overall. They're not really that good. I don't think you all are going to have too much problem with them. But then again, I didn't think we'd have much problem with them either.
Yeah.
But the first half, they just pretty much owned our defense.
Wow.
They're like you all. They're a running team and do a lot of ball control. I got the stats here of the game. In their plays, they scored 3 touchdowns.
Uh-huh.
The first touchdown was 20 plays, 77 yards.
Great, Cucamonga.
Wow.
Their second drive was 15 plays, 80 yards.
Wow.
Well, ball control.
And
yeah, they try to. Keep...
Oh yeah, they had 39 minutes and 35 seconds of possession time in the game. We had 8:25.
Yeah.
Ooh, wee.
Did their players try to act out and cause fights or any trouble like that?
No, there really wasn't anything
I'm just
like
asking.
that.
That's a good question to ask because we're playing against them next week. They got nothing to lose, Yes.
Yeah, they're not really like that. Honestly, you'd probably have a little more trouble with Riverside with that than you would Wade Hampton.
Yeah, Riverside.
You got to worry about them in the playoffs.
Didn't Riverside go 0-11 this year? I believe so.
They won one. They may have beaten somebody like Woodmont.
I got you.
They didn't win much if they did. Which I'm kind of surprised because I thought when Phil Smith got over there, they would get a little better.
Yeah. How about the running back and quarterback for Wade Hampton? Pretty good, or?
Quarterback, nah, not too impressive, really. Running back was good.
I got you.
At halftime, and I was telling you they had 3 touchdowns. The third one, wow, we were scoring quickly. We scored the first possession. We scored in 8 plays.
Dang.
They actually had us 4th and 15, and we scored on that play.
Go
But
ahead.
after that, we scored the next possession. We scored 4 plays, and then we scored in 3 plays.
I got you.
So we had no problem with their defense
I got you.
at all. But their quarterback, he really wasn't much of a threat throwing the ball, and they didn't really want to throw it anyway. The running back, I think he had like 42 carries. And he was pretty good in the first half.
Yeah.
At halftime, we came back out and we put 2 of the offensive linemen on the defensive line.
Hey, Bert.
And after that, we shut them down.
Hey, Rebel, let me ask this. The cooking's done as big boy football time as a playoff. What do you think about your first round matchup?
Wando?
Yeah. Hey, we give you a little inside information on them if
Yeah,
you need
you
some.
want some inside information on Wando?
Absolutely.
Well, they got 3 different quarterbacks, and depending on which scheme they run, they'll throw it. They got Hart, and I forgot the other 2 guys. They're all 3 good quarterbacks. Their running back is pretty good too. Waring, real good running back.
Waring's a good player.
And they always run behind the Florida State. They got a guy that's on the line
Right.
to the left that he's a tackle for him, and he's going to Florida State. So they always run to the left with him.
But honestly, though, Rebel, I mean, I don't know. I mean, to be honest with you, I've not seen y'all play, but I've seen Wando play a few times.
You saw him play a Popka.
Yeah, I did see you all play a Popka. That's right, the team from Orlando.
Yeah.
But
I
I'll
was
tell
just
you,
there.
I don't think you'll have too much to worry about Wando. To be honest with you.
Yeah, I think you guys got them handled pretty good already, and the game hasn't even played yet. So they've had they got a kind of a
I understand they're 4 and 7.
yeah,
Yeah.
They have like kind of a rebuilding year this year right now. To tell you the truth.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
they'll give you a game though. I mean, but not no. It's gonna be like Alabama playing against I guess Ball State or something.
But I'll tell you what, man, I say it every week. When y'all gonna play Goose Creek? That's all I'm saying.
Look, man.
Yeah, I'm hoping we can work that out next year because we really need to get rid of Clinton. I think our agreement with Clinton and Woodruff should be about up. So hopefully we can work something out. What week are y'all trying to get rid of a game?
I don't know. I don't handle none of that stuff. I just look at the board and I see people going back and forth about it. I mean, if it happens, it'd be great.
I would love to play Goose Creek.
Yeah. I mean,
I would love it.
I'd love to see Burns come down or we go up to them. It doesn't matter. But like I said, I'm not the powers to be on that, so I just stay out of that.
Well, we could do it. I'm sure we could do a home and home
Yeah,
series. At least 2 games.
I got you.
Because we could both, use the points. With Woodruff being 3A, Clinton being 3A, why not step up and get a 4A team? And,
I got you. Hey, congratulations.
And some better competition, too.
Yeah.
And you know what? To play a team like that, because you don't know what you're going to see in the playoffs.
That's true.
And I would like to play a team that does a lot more running.
I got you, bro. And to tell you the truth, and I just want to congratulate you all, by the way. You're number 2 in the state.
Absolutely, congratulations.
Which believe it or not, that was a tight game, against Northwestern, and it really, and I ain't saying this to be rude or nothing. I really think you all should have won that, but that's just the way the ball bounced that night, and y'all more than deservingly, belong in that spot you're at.
Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, that game was, that's heartbreaking. I'd rather lose by 40,
Yeah, I understand the feeling.
That overtime and so much that happened. But it was a good game for us nonetheless because I I think it kind of started to turn things around.
Yep.
That second half is when the defense seemed to wake up.
Well, I'm going to tell you what now, Rebel. I mean, it doesn't really matter what number is in front of your school's name as far as 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, we all know that follow high school football. I mean, we know the good teams that are out there, and any team can beat any other team on any given Friday night. So, I mean, that's just how it is, you know?
Hey, but the best thing is, it's not really the best thing, but this is what the kids, I'm just letting the kids out here know that are listening, that the season's over. The season is over. We start a new season come this Friday.
New season started now.
Everybody's 0-0 as far as I'm concerned.
Right. Terry's so right on that.
So that goes out to all the kids listening to the show. I mean, that's just not just
everybody's 0-0 now. I mean, it's all 0-0.
Yep, and you got to win at least 4 games to get to where you got to go.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, three A's are doing 5, I think. But
yeah, but
you're right. You know, 4 games, and we've got 4 more games. Our season of 4 games, and
yep. And like I said, I mean, good luck to Burns because you know I know a lot of guys up there. You know, from Burns, I haven't had the pleasure to meet you yet, but maybe someday that'll happen. You know.
Yeah, no, we got a lot of calls that call in from Burns, and we got a lot of respect from you for y'all's program down here in the Low Country, because we know y'all play real good football up there, and like I said, everybody from Swamp Talk wishes all the best of luck to Burns. I hope you'll bring a state championship back up to the upstate for y'all.
Well, I appreciate it. I hope so. I'm become a Goose Creek fan too. I like the way that you all decided to step up and you really picked the program up and decided that you're going to compete, you're going to play. You're going to be tough. You're not just going to stick with the status quo and go on. And I really like the way you all are playing, and it's.
I'll tell you what, Rebel. I mean,
your games on streaming.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, we don't. We do have quite a little bit of a winning streak going on right now. We got 37 and counting. So we're playing some. We're playing some pretty good football down here.
And
yeah, definitely.
And that mostly goes for coaching staff. We finally got a coaching staff in there that knows what they're doing, and after 50-something years of being everyone's whooping boy, I mean, I'm glad Reedy come in there and stepped in there and did what he did, cleaned house, set everything back, started from C team all the way up, and just like what you guys do up there, and y'all's coaching staff. I mean, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah,
they do a heck of a job doing what they do, and then started early and get the program set in.
Well, hopefully we'll both be in Columbia, and I'll get to see you on that Saturday.
Yeah,
I think your game's at 12.
What was that?
I said your game at 12. I said hopefully we'll both be in Columbia.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Your game's 12 o'clock.
Yeah. I hope we're there. That's what I'm saying. I ain't going to jinx us, but yeah, I hope we're there. And even if we don't make it, I'm still going anyway, regardless, and to the Shrine Bowl. So, but we're going to come up on our 29-minute mark, and we got a minute and 10 seconds left. Right now, if anybody else wants to call in, and we're going to start another show after this one. Basically, just give us a call 843-730-1534, and we're going to start talking playoffs here in the next couple minutes after we finish up with the Stratford game, and we'll if you want to hang out and talk for the next few minutes or whatever you want to do there, Rebel, we'll go ahead and hang on with you, and then we'll get back on the show here in just a second.
All right. Well, I'll just let you guys go. Okay. And I'll turn it on and listen to the stream.
Not a problem. Hey, we appreciate you calling there, all right, Rebel?
Hey, thanks, Rebel.
All right.
All right.
Thanks. You have a good night.
You too. Bye-bye. All right, in case anybody didn't know, that was Rebel Dad?
That was Rebel Dad.
Rebel Dad from PFT, Palmetto Football Talk, and also you can see us on South Carolina. That's scpreptalk.com, and just go ahead and sign up for that, guys. We're going to go ahead and switch off here in a second and go to our second half, and we'll be right back in about 5 minutes, guys. So come on, make sure you tune in for part 2.
Go Gators.
Go Gators, and we'll be right back.